On one random post, I asked if we should go on war against the Uttp and OFC. I put the option to say, who the heck is Uttp, and I wanted to make a video explaining who is Uttp, what have they done, are they bad, and what should we do.
And I, Spiky, will be your teacher today. Let's start by who is the Uttp. Also, let's put some music lol. Warning, this is for educational purpose only. Do not send hate to me or any person shown. So, let's start, shall we? The Uttp is a popular group around the 2010s and now in 2024, also known as the YouTube Troll Police. The name kinda makes sense, but do not get fooled, it's not about to terminate trolls patrolling themselves. To recognize them, you just have to find this funky little dude. NSK already got commented in his comments in a BFD issue. Him saying he didn't need bitches on Valentine's Day, which makes no sense because the Uttp's comment was battling that Uttp was better than FDI, which is obviously false. Surprisingly, the Uttp attacks show with toxic and cringe fandoms such as BFDI and murder drones. Though, they didn't only attack BFDI and murder drones, they also doxed Deno, which is illegal because you're leaking personal information. They also attack random people's comment. Surprisingly not Chanel, maybe because it's already dying or not popular. And oh boy, they are as so annoying as they seems. But it's easy to deal with them. Just ignore them, but if they get your attention like me and harass you, not like me, either way, report them with friends. Or just sue them since what they are doing is illegal. Let's get on what they did. For some reason they didn't have a wiki page, so let's watch a video.
Now, we've all seen that the internet isn't always a happy place.
That is a very
especially if we
truth.
look beyond the first obstacle.
Not even, there is Pepperly. That already tried to do illegal stuff to an SK's friend, also known as stealing identities. To say the N-word, then claim a boot it so they get bullied, which is also illegal. Might do a video about the guy who did that later.
And I do mean the very first one. Many of you have probably noticed that YouTube comments have been flooded with bots and trolls in recent years.
That is true, not only from the Uttp, but also like beggars and stuff.
You watch a video, scroll down, and read one of the top comments. Open the reply section,
This
and
is
you
what
see
dear
it's swamped
comments
with
is
rage
like.
bait comments. But today, I want to talk about a group or community that has become most relevant in the past few months. This group calls themselves Uttp, or YouTube Troll Police. You might think by their name that they are against trolling, but that's not true.
Which
Trying
I
to be
explained.
funny for their own amusement and laugh at people who get baited by their silly games.
So do not
Maybe
try
some
to
of you have
repost
visited
out
their
them.
channels to see what they're talking about. And then you see how despicable these people really are. From making stupid videos for their small community to making fun of Technoblade's death.
This is awful, just
These
awful.
people are so desperate for attention that they do such heinous things. They are very open for people to join their community. Literally, you just have to follow some simple steps to get a rank in their Discord server. Unfortunately, a lot of edgy kids who are lost in this world feel like they've found their community and
So I read the bio, and see, there is TADC, who was really famous, but the commu was
might
toxic
feel
as
like it's
hell.
okay to act like this. It can easily ruin their lives if they go too far because, yes, these people do go very far when they're bored. I'm sure many of you remember the foodist group back in 2021 and 2022.
I do not, but let's not talk about them. I am
That group
already
went way beyond what
scared
UTTP
about what
has
the
done,
Uttp is going
allowing
to do
gore
to me.
videos and inappropriate content in
Oh bruh, here we go again. Gore and NSFW stuff a-laggin'. I still see this when I scroll on it, and I hate these posts, but I can't do anything to it. Like YT was trying to make me horky but failed.
their Discord server. Hopefully, UTTP is not that unhinged. The current leader of their group, known as Emperor Jimmy, is also the current owner of their Discord server. He actively manages multiple YouTube channels, frequently posting content across them, with each channel linking back to his original one. Emperor Jimmy is possibly the present figurehead of this community. This group's origins trace back to around 2010.
If you want to stop them, which you do not care about, it's up to you. You should go
believed
and
to be
do
the work
whatever
of
you
someone
want to
named
this guy.
Purple Helmet Avenger. However, it was actually initiated by an individual known as South Park Studiosable, or Tommy Parkinson. During this era, Tommy engaged in problematic behaviors, notably targeting Glenn Watson through online harassment.
What he talks about is this guy Harris's Pepperly. But I made this shortcut so it's not that long.
Rumors circulating at that time. A lot of people get baited by the group and respond with insulting comments like kid, fatherless, touch grass. But that just gives these people what they want. There seems to be an anti-group made against them, Uttp. Really, the best way to deal with this stuff is not to fight fire with fire, because that just makes things weirder. It's better to just ignore it and not get involved. This is all I wanted to share. Just a little informational video about these hooligans.
So yeah, I won't try to actually go into a war, but tried to do my best with you all to stop them. And AL is so sorry to say it all the time, but it's useless. To harass them or USNC will just be worse. So, are they bad? Well, let's consider bad as a compliment to their sins. What they did with their chef was so awful and illegal. So yeah, let's skip this part since it's gonna be offensive. And finally, how to deal with them. As I said, just ignore them, report them, or even to sabotage them. Be nice to them and no compliments. They won't even know what to do safely and luckily. When an SK responded to the Uttp, he said it good worthless peasant, but luckily it was a bot and not an edgy member. And yeah, that is all you need to do. I may do some of their educational internet stuff vids with iSpiky or even say it in Fruitopia. Moral of the story, don't be mean, sus. Make an affable targeting to you, and stay safe.